Someone out there has already decided. They haven't told you yet. They might not have even told themselves yet. But in the quiet moments when nobody's watching, when the world, goes still, they think about you. And what they're thinking is, that's the one I want to build a life with. Stay with me, because what's coming through in this reading today is going to shake you to your core in the best possible way. Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to Divine Love Readings. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button and like this video. Before we get into it, just a gentle reminder. Take only what resonates. Your intuition is your best guide. Trust it. Now let's get into what Spirit has been pressing me to share with you. The very first thing that came through before I even touched these cards, I want to be transparent with you, was a feeling, not just a thought, but a feeling of stillness, and not the kind of stillness that comes from being stuck or stagnant. This was the stillness that comes right before something extraordinary moves, like the moment right before a storm breaks, or the second before the sun comes over the horizon. There is a holy pause happening in your life right now, and a lot of you can feel it. You have been in this in-between space, this sacred waiting room, and you could not quite name why. Something is shifting, something is turning, and you have felt it in your bones, even if you could not explain it to anyone else. What the cards are confirming is that you are in the final stretch of an incredibly significant personal transformation. And I do not want to gloss over that word, transformation, because what you have been through to get to where you are right now was not small. Some of you went through a period that nearly dismantled you completely, relationships that broke you open, losses that took something from you that you were not sure you could recover, seasons where you were doing everything right and still nothing seemed to work out. And yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still showing up. Spirit is saying that is not weakness with a survival story attached. That is power in its purest form. What you came through required a level of spiritual strength that most people never have to access. And the version of you that emerged on the other side of all of that, that is who this person is falling for, not who you used to be before the pain, the whole refined, been through the fire version of you. That is who they are losing sleep over. Now, I also want to address something I am feeling very strongly for a specific group of you watching this. There are some of you who have been so laser focused on healing, on building, on becoming, that you have actually closed the door on the idea of love. Not consciously, not because you do not want it, but because somewhere along the way you told yourself, let me just get myself right first. Let me get stable first. Let me get healed enough first. And Spirit wants to speak directly to that part of you today and say, you do not have to be completely finished to be ready. Love does not require your perfection, it requires your presence. And you are present, you are here, and you are more ready than you know. Let us talk about this person, because the cards are giving me a very specific and layered portrait of who this individual is, and I want you to receive every detail. First, this is not someone reckless with their heart. This is not someone who falls quickly or easily. In fact, if you have ever gotten a sense from this person that they were holding something back, that there was a depth to them, that they were not fully showing you yet, trust that instinct. Because what I am seeing is that this is someone who has been hurt before, someone who gave their heart in a previous situation and had it returned to them damaged. And that experience did something to them. It made them careful. It made them selective. It made them someone who takes a very long time to trust. But when they do, when they actually fully give themselves to someone, it is for life. It is all the way. There is no half love in this person. There is no halfway commitment. When they choose completely. And they are choosing you. What I am also picking up is that this person has been watching how you carry yourself under pressure. This is important. They have not just been admiring you in the easy moments, the pretty moments, the moments when everything is going well. They have been paying attention to how you handle hard things, how you respond when things fall apart, whether you lead with grace or chaos, whether you are the kind of person who blames the world or takes responsibility for your own energy. And what they have seen has confirmed everything they already felt. You handle yourself with a kind of quiet dignity that is rare, and that, more than anything else, is what has locked them in. The cards are also showing me that this person thinks about your future together in practical terms, not just romance. not just the butterflies and the chemistry, though that is absolutely there too. But they are thinking about real things, stable things. They are thinking about what it would mean to build something with you, a home, a life, a partnership that functions as well as it feels. They are the kind of person who believes love should have a foundation, not just a feeling. And they can see that you are someone who would build one with them. Now, let me be more specific about some of the details coming through. I am getting a sense that this person may be in a season of their own personal growth right now. There is something they are finalizing or completing. It could be a career goal, a financial situation they have been working to stabilize, something they needed to close out in order to feel ready to fully show up. It is not that they are waiting forever. The timeline here is not distant, but there was something they needed to put in order, some piece of their own puzzle. They needed to snap into place before they felt fully prepared to pursue you the way you deserve to be pursued. Because here is the thing about this person: they do not want to come to you with their hands empty. And I do not just mean materially, although providing and building security for you is genuinely important to them. I mean, they wanted to come to you whole, or as close to whole as a human being can come. They did not want to ask you to love them while they were still in the middle of falling apart. That says everything about who they are. That level of self awareness and consideration for you before you are even officially together tells you the kind of partner they intend to be. I am also seeing that there is a warmth about this person that maybe is not immediately obvious. On the surface, they might read as calm, measured, even a little guarded. But when they love, when they are safe with someone, they are incredibly warm. They are funny. They are thoughtful in the small ways, the ways that actually matter. The kind of person who remembers what you said 3 weeks ago and acts on it. The kind of person who shows love through consistency, not just grand gestures. Though the grand gestures are coming too, I will not lie. The cards are showing me this person wants to give you experiences and moments that you will remember for the rest of your life. I want to shift now into something that I feel very strongly about this particular reading, and that is the spiritual dimension of this connection. Because what is coming through is not just a love story. What is coming through is a divine assignment. Let me explain what I mean by that. There are connections in this life that happen because of proximity, timing, shared circumstances. Those connections have value. They teach us things, they shape us. But then there are connections that were arranged before either party arrived on this earth. Connections where two souls agreed, at a level far beyond the physical, to find each other, to complete something together, to carry something forward together that neither of them could carry alone. And what I am seeing for you today suggests that this is one of those connections. The cards are showing me that you and this person have a shared spiritual history. Whether you interpret that as meeting past lives, as soul contracts, as a pre birth agreement, I will let you receive it in the framework that resonates with you. But the energy is undeniable. There is a recognition that is going to happen between the two of you, or has already begun to happen, that goes beyond logic. You are going to know them in a way that does not make sense for how long you have known them in this lifetime. They are going to feel familiar in a way that is almost disorienting, like you are meeting someone for the first time and simultaneously coming home. And the reason this connection has taken as long as it has, and I know some of you have been waiting, and the waiting has not been easy, is because both of you needed to become specific people before you could hold what this connection is going to require. Love at this level is not fragile, but it is weighty. It asks something of you. It asks you to show up with your whole self, not a performance of yourself. It asks you to be honest in ways that might be uncomfortable. It asks you to stay when leaving feels easier. And the universe, in its wisdom, was not going to connect you to this person until both of you had developed the strength, the self-knowledge, and the emotional maturity to actually sustain what is being built here. Now, I also want to address the spiritual protection around you specifically because it is incredibly prominent in this reading. There are layers of protection around your energy right now that are quite honestly breathtaking. I am seeing guardian energy, ancestral energy, and what feels like a very specific divine assignment of guides that are working actively on your behalf. Not because you are perfect, not because you have never made mistakes or gone off course, but because you have something to give this world, a specific light that only you carry, and that light is being protected until it fully arrives. There are people in your life in peripheral orbit who have not wanted to see you shine. Some of them were deliberate about it. Some of them simply could not make room in their limited vision of the world for your level of expansion. Either way, hear this clearly, their intentions toward you have not landed. They cannot land because what is covering you right now deflects that energy before it even gets close. And the beautiful, somewhat poetic thing is that every attempt to dim your light has only served to make it brighter. Every closed door pushed you toward a better one. Every betrayal cleared the path of someone who was never supposed to walk your full journey with you anyway. And this person coming for you, they carry a complementary spiritual energy. They are not coming to dim you. They are not going to be intimidated by your light or threatened by your success or uncomfortable with your growth. They are going to be the first person in a long time, maybe the first person ever, who genuinely celebrates you, who looks at everything you are building and says, I want to be part of this, who sees your ambition and your depth and your fire and says, yes, more of that, always. The energy from their side right now is a mixture of certainty and nervousness, a beautiful combination. The certainty, they know. There was a specific moment, a conversation, a look where something clicked and they thought, this is the person. That moment has already happened. Their decision has already been made at the soul level. The nervousness, they are deeply aware of what is at stake. There is no plan B here. That terrifies them a little because when something matters this much, the possibility of losing it is overwhelming. So they are moving carefully. They do not want to rush something sacred. If you feel a hot and cold dynamic from them, that pulling back is not disinterest. It is someone catching their own breath, making sure that when they move right. Do not mistake their thoughtfulness for hesitation. This person also prays for you. In their quiet moments, they are holding you in reverence, thinking about your well being, hoping you are okay, hoping the world is treating you right. Before they have even claimed you, they already feel a responsibility toward your heart. That is rare, and you deserve every bit of it. The cards are pointing to a window of 1 to 4 months where something significant develops, a conversation that cracks things open, a moment of honesty where something unspoken finally gets said out loud, a turning point that shifts everything. When it happens, it is going to feel inevitable. Like, of course, like it was always going to be this. Some of you have a pattern of self sabotaging beautiful things before they fully arrive. Pulling back the moment vulnerability is required. Spirit is asking you to notice that pattern and make a different choice this time. A brave choice. The choice to stay open, to let someone actually in. This love is going to expand you, show you dimensions of yourself you had not yet discovered. The marriage energy in this reading is real, and it is not distant. This person is not interested in a chapter with you. They are interested in the whole book. You are loved. You are chosen. You are the subject of someone's most sincere and serious intentions. The universe has been working behind the scenes to bring this person to your door. Do not give up right before the miracle. Stay open. Keep becoming more fully yourself every single day because that is what called this person in, and that is what is going to make them stay. Please like this video and drop a comment telling me what hit the hardest. Share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Subscribe and check out the channel membership for deeper personal readings. I will see you in the next one, beautiful souls. Trust the timing. Trust yourself. Everything happening right now is preparing you for something extraordinary.